Hi there, high level listeners. Welcome back to High Level Listening and to season 3 of our Advanced Vocabulary podcast. We are so glad that you're joining us, and we're continuing our season with a theme I think we can all relate to: buying gifts. So let's think about our question of the day. When was the last time you bought a gift for someone? Whether it's for a birthday, a holiday, for a friend, or for a family member, or just getting something for someone, well, just because. Picking out the perfect present can be a real adventure. We'll be covering some useful English vocabulary expressions today to help you talk about finding, choosing, and giving those gifts in high level English.
Yes, we definitely will. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to High Level Listening. This is our YouTube channel where we bring you American and British English side by side. And as usual, we've got two scripts for you today. One focusing on American English with Kat, and then one more focused on British English with me, both about buying gifts. We'll share our different approaches to buying gifts for different people, picking out something meaningful, navigating tricky situations where you're not sure. Like always, you can get a PDF transcript of this episode with every sentence to download and take offline. You can do that if you click the link below and join as a high-level listening member.
Okay, so what about you? Do you already know some expressions for talking about picking out and giving gifts? What are some phrases you think might come up in today's episode? Listen closely to our scripts and see if we mention any of those you thought of.
Okay, so Kat will go first. Tell us, when was the last time you bought someone a gift and how did it go?
So, the last time I bought someone a gift, actually pretty recently, it was for my best friend's birthday. I really wanted to find something she'd love, so I went back and forth on what to get her. She's the type who really appreciates thoughtful gifts, so I didn't want to just grab her something generic. I wanted it to be unique and stand out a bit. At one point, I must have had at least 5 different ideas on my list before I finally decided on a really nice personalized journal. She's into writing and organizing her thoughts, so I thought, this is it. I even went the extra step and had it gift wrapped at the store. When she opened it, her face just lit up. It's just such a great feeling when you know you've chosen something that truly suits the person. So, what about you, Mark? When was the last time you bought somebody a gift and how did it go?
It was my brother's birthday the other week, and finding the right gift isn't always so straightforward with him, as he's one of those people who's nearly impossible to buy for. He's really into music, but he's really picky and has very specific tastes, so I'm often at a bit of a loss when his birthday rolls around. I spent ages browsing for some old vinyls he might like, but then I thought, when in doubt, there's always a good old gift card to fall back on. I know it's not very personal, but at least I know he'll use it on something he really wants. It's actually become a bit of a tradition at this point. But if I do manage to find something unique that I think he'll genuinely enjoy, I make sure it's wrapped up nicely. I think the presentation adds a little extra touch, even if it's something simple. Okay, so quite different scripts this time. Kat went for a really thoughtful, nice, personal journal. Perfect for a friend that she really appreciated. And then I just had a gift card
Yeah.
because my brother is
Hmm.
impossible to buy for. Yeah, we
I know.
deliberately chose different ones this time, give you a
Yeah.
wide range
But
of
we
language.
still got them for their birthdays. I know some people are just really picky. Some people are really hard to shop for. So I get it. Sometimes you want to be thoughtful, but in the end, you just end up getting a gift card.
Something that works. Okay, so we've gone through our scripts now. Don't worry if you didn't catch absolutely everything. We'll go back to the beginning and we'll go through them again, highlighting and expanding some of the best phrases and vocabulary for you. So back to the beginning of Cat's script. When was the last time you bought a gift for someone?
Actually, pretty recently. It was for my best friend's birthday. So I've got a couple of words here that are very quite often used. Actually. Actually is like, oh, surprisingly, or actually, come to think of it, actually, yeah. It was a little bit of a surprise to me. I already forgotten about my friend's birthday. So that was pretty recently. Pretty recently. That means very shortly in the past. Maybe it was last week, a couple of weeks ago, even last month, something like that. Pretty recently. Pretty recently. So it's kind of an interesting, actually, pretty recently or fairly recently. It was for my best friend's birthday. It was for my best friend's birthday. So when we give a gift, the gift was for her birthday. The gift was for Christmas. The gift was for, so what time of year? What's the reason, right? Oh, it's just a gift for, well, it was a gift just because. That's kind of no reason at all, right? So it was for my best friend's birthday. What about you, Mark? When was the last time you bought a gift for somebody?
It was my brother's birthday the other week. Okay, so again, we've both used quite vague times, not specific times. Kat said pretty recently. In the UK, I would say fairly recently, like she suggested, or quite recently. And in my script, I said it was my brother's birthday the other week. This is a good way to talk about the past if you can't remember exactly when it was. Was it last week? Was it 2 weeks ago? Was it 3 weeks ago? It's not important. The other week. You can use the other week for a few weeks ago. You can also use the other day for a few days ago. A lot of English stories start with, oh yeah, guess who I saw the other day? Or I was walking down the street the other day. It's just not a specific time because it's not important to the story and maybe I can't remember. So if you want that, the other week, the other day. All right, so it was your best friend's birthday. Was it easy picking something out for her?
So I really wanted to find something she'd love. So I went back and forth on what to get her. I really wanted to find something she'd love. Okay. So this is kind of good practice because we're actually talking about these things in the past. So I really wanted to find something she'd loved. Let me restart that one. I really wanted to find something she'd love. So I went back and forth on what to get her. So I kind of like the grammar of this sentence because my best friend's birthday, it was pretty recently, but that means that it's still in the past, right? I really wanted to find something she would love. Okay. So I am telling the story in the past, but I wanted to get something she would love potentially, right? So the possibility that when I find her a gift, she would love it. So I wanted to find something that she would love. So I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on what to get her. All right. When you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, meaning you choose an idea, then you go back to the other idea. Oh, and then you go to the other idea again. And then you go back and forth and back and forth. And so it just means that you kind of flip flop from idea to idea and you keep going between two ideas. So we went back and forth. I went back and forth to go back and forth on what to get her. I don't know what to get her. I didn't know what to get her. All I knew is I really wanted to find something that she would love. Okay, so I went back and forth on what to get her. So it really wasn't easy. It really wasn't easy. Just
So it
too many things to
sounded
decide.
it sounded like you had two really good options and it
I
was
had actually
difficult to choose
five.
just one. Oh yeah, right, five.
So,
Hmm.
you just get all these new ideas and then you end up going back to your original idea anyway. So, you got something for your brother. Was it easy picking something out for him?
Actually, finding the right gift isn't always so straightforward with him, as he's one of those people who's nearly impossible to buy for.
I know
So,
those kinds of people.
exactly, right? He's one of those people.
One of
I am
those.
talking, yeah, so this is a useful phrase. I'm talking kind of negatively about my brother. He's one of those people. This is when somebody has a kind of negative trait or a negative characteristic, and you want to be nice, or you want to share with the other person so they understand. He's
You
one
know
of
what I
those
mean?
people.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's one of those people who doesn't like it when you wear shoes in the house, or he's one of those people who is impossible to buy for. So if I try and buy him a gift, maybe he won't like it. he will open it and be, oh, thanks. Or maybe I buy him a gift and he's already got it because he's an adult, he has his own money, and he buys the things he likes. So he is one of those people who is nearly impossible to buy for. Nearly impossible. So very difficult to buy for. And it's difficult to find the right gift. There's an important article in there. When you use some adjectives like perfect and right and best, we use the, because there's only one. The perfect gift, the right gift, or the best gift. So finding the right gift for him is nearly impossible. It's very difficult. He's one of those people, you know. What about your friend then? What kinds of things does she normally like?
So she's the type who really appreciates thoughtful gifts. So I didn't want to just grab her something generic. Okay, so we've got another similar phrase. She's the type who. She's the kind of person who, right? So this is kind of a way to talk about what kind of gift receiver she is, right? So Mark's brother is very difficult to buy for, really hard to buy for. Whereas my friend, there's other people who just love gifts. Oh, you got me something that is so nice. Thank you. And then there's other people who really want something thoughtful. Okay. So she's the type, or she's the type of person who, she's the kind of person who really appreciates thoughtful gifts. Okay. I know some of my friends, if you get them just a notebook with cats on them, wow, this is amazing. I love cats. You know, something super simple, right? It's just a gift. I mean, wait, maybe I'm the kind of person who likes
Right, I was about to say
notepads
that sounds
with
like you.
cats on it.
So
Oh,
very
wait,
apres. Is
that's
that just what
me.
you want for Christmas? Okay, I'll write that
Maybe
down. Cat's
hint, hint,
Christmas
wink.
present.
I'm the kind of person who drops hints in the middle of the podcast on what I want for my next gift.
Uh-huh. Right. I'm listening.
So she's the type who really appreciates thoughtful gifts. So, if I really thought long and hard and I really put a lot of energy into thinking about what to get her, that is a thoughtful gift. And she really appreciates that. She is really thankful for that kind of thing. So I didn't want to just grab her something generic. Okay. Generic is basic, not special, not unique, right? So if something generic might be, a notepad. I mean, it's just a notepad. It doesn't have anything cute on it. It's not, it's just a note. It's cheap, right? It's something generic.
It's like a pair of white socks would also be very generic.
That is super generic. Yeah, that is about the most generic you can get. So she's the type who really appreciates thoughtful gifts. So I didn't want, all right, it's negative here, right? So in the past, I wanted to do this. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to just grab her something generic.
Also, I like the word you used, grab. Grab sounds like you buy it quickly without really thinking either. So that's also generic and not very personal. Don't just grab a gift, think about it and take your time and then buy it. So yeah, I think the word grab is good there as well.
But why is it so hard for you to buy something for your brother?
He's really into music, but he's really picky and has very
Uh,
specific tastes. So I'm often at a bit of a loss when his birthday rolls around. So it sounds easy at first. He's really into music. He really likes music. He listens to a lot of music. Great. But the problem is he's really picky. Picky is a way to describe a person who doesn't like most things. Famous example, children are picky eaters. Children don't like new food. They don't like green food. They don't like vegetables. Usually they are picky. You can spend a long time cooking something, put it in front of them, and they're like, no. And that's my brother as well. I could give him a CD. I could introduce a new band to him, and he'll listen and be like, no. So they often dislike more things than they do like, and it's quite difficult to find things that they do. So he's really picky. And when we talk about music or TV or art, we still use the word tastes. It's not food, but the music you like is your taste, or the kind of artwork you like is also your taste. You have a taste in art, and music comes into that as well. He has very specific tastes. So maybe he only likes a really specific genre. Maybe he only likes a certain sound or bands that use a certain instrument or from a certain era or decade. Very specific tastes. So he's picky, so he might not like it. And then he has specific tastes. So the group of ideas is also really small. So that's why I'm often at a bit of a loss. I don't know what to buy him. I am at a loss. That means I don't know. I don't know what to do. I can't think of a good idea. I'm at a bit of a loss when his birthday rolls around. We use the word rolls. It's a collocation with birthday that we like to use. His birthday comes around. His birthday rolls around. Like time is this big wheel, maybe, that rolls around. Yeah, so when his birthday rolls around, I'm often at a bit of a loss. I don't know what to buy him. He's so picky. Okay, back to your friend, who sounds a little bit more appreciative and a bit easier. What kind of gift did you want to actually buy her in the end?
Well, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to get her, but I wanted it to be unique and stand out a bit. Okay, she's my best friend, right? I wanted her gift to be unique and stand out a bit. So I wanted it to be unique, special, different, really thoughtful, something that would be specific to her, right? I wanted it to be unique and stand out a bit. Okay, so if my friend has a big birthday party and everybody brings their gifts and we all just give her generic stuff. Okay, yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, thanks. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, what's this? This is awesome. So if something stands out, it's different from the other ones. Okay, it's nicer, it's better, it's more colorful. It really stands out. Okay, it really is different from the other gifts. And again, she's my best friend. I wanted something really unique and I wanted something that would stand out a bit. All right. So in the end, what kind of gifts did you go through that you thought you might get him?
I spent ages browsing for some old vinyls he might like, but then I thought, when in doubt, there's always a good old gift card to fall back on. So, at the beginning, I tried to find something for my picky brother. I spent ages browsing for some old vinyls. So, how long did I spend? Ages. Ages is a really long time. I spent ages, that could be days or weeks, browsing, like searching or looking for some old vinyls, those old vinyl records you can play on a vinyl player. So I looked for some music because he likes music. And I spent ages browsing through some old vinyls, but I couldn't find anything. So then I thought, when in doubt, there's always a good old gift card to fall back on. So I kind of cheated in the end. I didn't buy the vinyls. I didn't buy any music. When in doubt, or when you don't know what to do, there's always a good old gift card. Good old is a phrase that you'll hear before a phrase to mean it's something reliable. You can always use a gift card. Good
Mm,
old gift card.
good old
If I
gift
don't
card.
know, yeah, if I don't know what to eat for lunch, a good old sandwich. Reliable,
The
it's always
classic.
good.
The classic.
Classic. So I got a gift card. Maybe I went to a department store or a shop and I bought a gift card with £20 or £50 on it. I will give that to him. He can take that to the shop, and when he buys his things, he will give the gift card at the checkout and they will use the money on that card. So it could be more than what he wants to buy, or it could help take a discount out of the final price. So, yeah, I went with a gift card in the end because when in doubt, there's always a good old gift card. Do you think that's a bit of a cop out or that's cheating? Would you buy a
I
gift
mean,
card for your
it's
friend
when
or
it's family, I guess it depends on on who it is, right? I have plenty of friends that are super picky. I would never try to buy them something. I mean, it would be
Hmm.
the wrong gift no matter what I bought. So I
Right.
don't
It'll
think
never
that's
be
a big
quite
deal.
right.
I like a gift card. I don't think there's anything wrong with a gift card.
Yeah, I like gift cards too. Anyway, so how did you finally decide what to get her?
Oh my gosh. At one point, I must have had at least 5 different ideas on my list before I finally decided on a really nice personalized journal. All right. So Mark basically said that, kind of in the end, he went with a gift card, right? So at one point, so I'm thinking about things, I'm going back and forth. I've made this list. So at one point, I must have had, I must have had means I'm sure I had. Yeah, I'm sure I had 5 different ideas on my list. All right. I must have had at least 5 different ideas on my list, 5, maybe 6, before I finally decided on a really nice personalized journal. Now, we've got 2 words here, personalized, and sometimes people use the word customized. Okay. Personalized is usually when we're going to put someone's name on it. Okay. Or we're going to make it unique by putting something written, something special on it. So a personalized journal. Maybe it has her name on it. Maybe it has something, my hopes and dreams 2024 or something like that on it. Right. Or maybe it has her birthday put on it. So this is personalized, and usually we put their name on it as well. If something is customized, we're going to do even more than that. If you're going to change the shape of the journal, you're going to change that. No, I want it to be a journal, a calendar, and some study notes at the end. So that means we're going to change the base of the book, right? We're going to make it a different color. We're going to customize everything. So I think personalize is pretty simple. Usually I can just have somebody's name put on it, and customize is going to change a lot of the features as well. But these are nice because then it's unique and special, and it really stands out because that is special for that person. You can't just get that anywhere, right? So at one point, I must have had at least 5 different ideas on my list before I finally decided on a really nice personalized journal. All right, Mark, I'm not judging you, but why did you choose a gift card in the end?
Right, I know it's not very personal, but at least I know he'll use it on something he really wants. It's actually become a bit of a tradition at this point. Okay, so yes, I bought a gift card for my picky brother. I know it's not very personal. A personal gift, like Kat got, means you're thinking about your friend. It's something related to their interests or their hobbies. Maybe it's a sport they like to play or it's a color that they really like. That's a nice personal gift. A gift card is not very personal, but at least I know he'll use it on something he really wants. So there is sometimes where you buy a gift for someone and they go, oh, yeah, that's nice. Maybe you buy them a t-shirt and then you never see them wearing that t-shirt. So they were being polite and saying, oh, yes, thank you. And then they didn't actually use it. Again, but with a gift card, at least I know he will use it. And he'll use the card on, because you spend money on, so you'll use the gift card on something too. He'll use it on something he really wants. So rather than spending my money and making a mistake with a bad present, he can buy his own present. He can buy what he wants. This is not the first time I've done this either. It's actually become a bit of a tradition at this
Ah, there it
point.
is. There it is.
Yes. So this isn't
Did
the
you
first
even
time
look
I've
at
done
the
this.
vinyls? Did you even go to the vinyl
Yeah,
record store?
I
Did you
looked at
even
like
look? No.
I looked at a couple. I was like, just do a gift card. Yeah.
Yeah, just give him a
So
gift card.
yeah, maybe I've done this for a few years, and when you do it again and again, it can become a tradition. I don't mean a tradition in like a British tradition that is in British culture. I mean, it's just a tradition inside my family, or maybe
Mhm,
just one between me and my brother. So you
mhm.
can have like personal little traditions too. They're little things that you always do or often do every year for special occasions. And this is one. When it's my brother's birthday, when his birthday rolls around, it's become a bit of a tradition. It's something we always do. So, yeah, it's not the first gift card. It probably won't be the last one either. I know it's not very personal, but at least he'll use it on something he really wants. So, you ended up picking a really nice personalized journal. Why did you go for that one in the end?
Yeah, that's true. I did have 5 different things I was going between, right? But actually, she's into writing and organizing her thoughts. So I thought, yeah, this is it. This is it. So just like Mark said, that his brother is into music. So my friend is into writing and organizing her thoughts. So I thought, yeah, this is it. This is it. All right. So I thought to myself, yep, here it is. This is it. I've finally chosen. I finally picked something after going back and forth so many times.
But it's that
All
moment
right.
where you find it. You're like, this is it. This is
This is
the
it.
one.
Perfect.
It's a
It's
good feeling,
perfect.
right? You finally found it. This is it.
All right. This fun little gift card tradition. Have you ever actually bought him a gift that he'd liked?
Yes, I have. If I do manage to find something unique that I think he'll genuinely enjoy, I make sure it's wrapped up nicely.
Nice
Yeah,
of
so at
you.
the moment, thank you. At the moment, it sounds like it's quite impersonal. We just give each other a gift card. But if I find something unique that I think he'll genuinely enjoy or he'll genuinely really like, I make sure it is wrapped up nicely. So maybe if I find something at a department store, when you buy it, you can ask the staff to wrap it up for you. You can get it wrapped or make sure it is wrapped by the staff. So I'm using the passive. I try to make sure it is wrapped up nicely. So it's covered in nice paper, maybe with some colorful patterns on it. If it's Christmas, then you will use Christmas wrapping paper with reindeers and snowmen and things on it. But yeah, obviously, when they receive the gift, they don't know what it is. And that's the fun part. They get to open it and you can reveal, you can see the look on their face when they find out what it is. So,
When they see
yes,
that gift card for the first time.
I know. They're like, wow, 50
Wow, it's a
pounds.
gift card.
Oh, but yeah, when it's like this thin and
Surprise,
this big,
surprise.
what could it be?
What could it
Exactly.
be?
I know. So on the rare occasion I do manage to find something, I make sure it's wrapped up nicely. I do like that sense of occasion. That's always fun.
Mhm.
With your gift as well, I remember you said something about wrapping. Did you wrap the gift up yourself?
Well, actually, I even went to the extra step and had it gift wrapped at the store. Now, again, this is a personalized journal. I'm kind of spending a lot of money on it. I don't want to take this beautiful journal, take it home, and my gift wrapping skills are pretty terrible. I don't even have gift wrap at home. So I went the extra step. I even went the extra step. So not only did I get my friend this beautiful gift, not a gift card, I even went the extra step and had it gift wrapped. Had it gift wrapped. Now, we're using this grammar because someone did it for me. Okay, so I got it gift wrapped. I had it gift wrapped. I got it done. I had it done, right? So I got it gift wrapped. I had it gift wrapped at the store. Now, because of this grammar, we don't have to add it on. We don't have to say I had it gift wrapped by someone, but that is understood. All right. So I had it gift wrapped by the person at the store. We don't have to say by the person. The grammar lets us know that I had a service done for me. All right. So I love a little gift wrap. I think it's nice.
Hmm. I agree. I think the presentation adds a little extra touch, even if it's something simple. Yes, I think the presentation, when we're talking about gifts, how you wrap it or how you hide the gift is the presentation. Some people will put a bow or a ribbon around it. Some people might put it in a bag. Some people might use kind of paper that's a theme. Like if someone likes cars, there'll be cars on the page. or maybe a card attached to it. All of this becomes the presentation. And yeah, some people put a lot of effort into the presentation just to build up the excitement and to make it really look like a special item when you give it to them. It adds a little extra touch. An extra touch is a little extra something nice. Extra touch, some extra fun, just a bit of love and care that went into it that makes it a little bit nicer, even if it's something simple. All right, so last part, Kat. You got your friend that lovely personalized journal, got it wrapped up. Did she like it?
She hated it. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
no.
Oh, she hated it. She threw it right away. No, when she opened it, her face just lit up. Okay, so if your face lights up, then you kind of go from not sad, but just feeling good, unwrapping. Oh my gosh. And if your
Whoa.
face lights up, her face just lit up in the past, it lights up, then she gets really happy. Her eyes get wide, her face looks bright and excited. Oh my gosh. It's such a great feeling when you know you've chosen something that truly suits the person. So, if something suits you, and sometimes we use this for clothes, sometimes we use it for colors, sometimes we use it for accessories or gifts. If something suits the person, it goes really well. It's perfect for them. Okay. So, what a great feeling. It's such a great feeling when you know you've chosen, when you know you've chosen. Now, I'm not talking about you personally. This is kind of just in general. When one knows one has chosen something that truly suits the person, we don't really
So
use
good.
when one, ONE. I know I see that in textbooks a
I
lot.
know.
We actually just use the word you, but we mean everybody, right? Oh, it's such a great feeling when you know you've chosen something that truly suits the person. It just feels good,
Mm,
right? They love it.
mm.
It's perfect for them. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I love it. Thank you so much. And you're like, "Oh, I'm so glad you love it. I tried really
Phew.
hard to get you this gift." Thank goodness.
Mm.
Thank goodness you do. You're
Right,
kind of
they feel
holding your
good, you
breath
feel
there.
good. Yeah,
Hmm.
for sure. Something I've never
Yeah.
experienced with my brother. Yet to happen.
No.
Maybe one day I'll
And
make him
you may
light up.
never experience. That's okay. He's just one of those people.
Hmm. All right. Okay, so that's the end of both of our scripts. Quite different experiences this time, but we hopefully have given you a big range of vocabulary to draw from,
Hmm.
depending on your most recent experience. We'll go through a quick recap of all our phrases one more time.
Okay, so here's my recap. Here are the key gift giving words and phrases from my script. Pretty recently, for my best friend's birthday. Find something she'd love. Back and forth. I didn't know what to get her. She's the type who thoughtful gifts. Something generic. Unique. Stand out a bit. I finally decided on personalized, customized. She's into go the extra step. Had it gift wrapped at the store. Her face lit up. It truly suits her.
And here are the phrases from my script. The other week. The right gift. Nearly impossible to buy for. Really picky. Very specific tastes. I'm often at a bit of a loss. I spent ages browsing. When in doubt, a good old gift card. A bit of a tradition. It's wrapped up nicely. The presentation adds a little extra touch.
All right. And there you have it. Tons of useful expressions and vocabulary to help you talk about gift giving much more confidently. So let us know in the comments below. We'd love for you to practice. When was the last time you bought a gift for someone? So you can tell us what were your favorite phrases from this episode. Were any of them new for you? Let us know in the comments below.
Yes, we do enjoy hearing from you. And don't forget, like always, if you join our community as a High Level Listening member, you'll get the PDF transcript of this episode and all of our other ones as well to keep learning, even when you're offline. The link is there below.
Thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our videos every single week. We usually post at least 2 videos a week, and we will see you again very soon for a brand new episode. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.